we've been talking about this list for a very long time. I thought now that we are in the holiday season and we're in the mood, I asked Blake to look at his list on Letterboxd, which has over 100 films. How many does it have now, as of now?
117, 116, something like that.
116, 117 films. I asked him to peruse that list and give me a list of his favorites so that we can spend some time to talk about them and why he considers them to be worthy of the moniker Christmas movie, unofficial, official Christmas movie. So I have the list in front of me. I'm excited to talk about this. And this is going to be this is your non-traditional Christmas movie list, must-watch list. I encourage all of you to watch along, follow along. And if any of these films stand out to you, let us know about them in the comments and watch them, give them a shot. And then we could have a conversation about that later on. So first on the list here, we have Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Christmas movie.
Christmas movie. Why is that?
Obviously. You know what I'm tired of is people talking about, oh, is Die Hard a Christmas movie when it's so obviously a Christmas movie? Oh, is whatever Batman movie with Christmas prominently featured all throughout and it's got a big Christmas. Is it a Christmas movie? Yeah, obviously it's a Christmas movie. That's boring. What we need is a list like this where the least bit of Christmas, oh, you need a little Christmas right this very minute, counts as a Christmas movie. So then your family's like, all right, gather around, everyone. We're going to do our tradition. Everyone gets to pick a Christmas movie. Time for you to pick a Christmas movie, Blake. Blake gets to throw on Killing of a Sacred Deer because what this movie has is, it's one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen. Rewatched it last night. Same director as Poor Things. The daughter is in a school choir and they're singing Carol of the Bells, which, if you don't know, very Christmas song. Look up the lyrics. Mm-hmm. It's a Christmas song. It's a Christmas movie. It has Christmas music in it. They're singing Carol of the Bells, and that's when her legs go out, which is a pivotal scene in the movie. When her family's being tortured and their limbs, like the use of their limbs is being taken away by Barry Keoghan's character. It's a lot more than that. If you haven't seen it yet, don't worry about it. Just to set the stage, Killing of a Sacred Deer, that's one of the most Christmas movies of all time.
Boogie Nights. Now, I think I recognize this, especially the scene involved here. It's during Christmas, and you have Don Cheadle, right? And he's like shopping for the donuts or whatever the case is, right?
He says something like, "Oh, this is nice. This is for Christmas. Did you do this for Christmas?" And it's donuts that are like Santa Claus-y, and there's like little Christmas season's greetings in the background, and some shitty donut shop decor. And that's right before, off memory, someone comes in to rob the place, and then the owner gets his head blown off, and the guy runs away, dies. I don't remember, but it's a really gruesome moment in that movie. Yeah. And that's like Don Cheadle's comeuppance happens in that scene. A very Christmassy movie. We got about 2 hours of movie before that, and about an hour after that. They have nothing to do with Christmas, just porn industry and cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Etc.
Makes perfect sense. This movie has a lot of sex, so you're going to be going through a lot of sex before you get to the Christmas portion. So
I wasn't talking about sex for the record, but talking about Christmas.
Christmas sex. Moving on, we got Saltburn. Now, yeah, having seen this recently, I agree. There is a Christmas party involved in this movie. So, yeah.
There's Christmas music. It's only important to the movie because it's the end of him being the nerd, and his nerd friend is like, oh, yeah, did you get invited to the Christmas party? We're not fucking invited. I forgot he had a word like NFD or NFI or something like that.
Everly. I've never seen this movie. So how is this a Christmas movie?
How have you not seen this movie? It's one of the greatest.
Is it?
Shitty. I mean, I have an ex who we watched this in theaters together, and I loved it. And they hated it so much because it's objectively bad and weirdly violent. And every time movies would come up, I would just troll them with oh yeah, but we loved Everly. And they'd be like, no. And, oh, what was your favorite movie of the year? You know how we do that little joke with each other? It was that. And Everly's been on that list for me. I'll tell you why it's a Christmas movie after I read the description, but I'm going to read the description. You tell me, does it sound like a Christmas movie or not? Okay. Everly, trapped into sexual slavery and abused and assaulted while being forced to work for the brutal Japanese criminal overlord Taiko, is attacked in her apartment by Taiko's enforcers after he discovers that she's been working with a police officer to damage his organization. Although Taiko expects his man to kill her easily after torturing her, Everly retrieves the gun she's hidden in the toilet and manages to kill all of her attackers. Then the movie goes from there and gets even crazier. Christmas movie? Yes or no?
No.
What if I told you that one of the female assassins that comes to find her has that cool little thing like in The Wire when he whistles right
Yeah.
before when he's like holding a shot? She does that, but she whistles Jingle Bells.
Oh my God.
Christmas movie. Put it on the list. The whole family's going to love it. And it's got a redemption arc throughout. A lot like Christmas Carol.
Phantom Thread.
This one's easy. There's tinsel. There's also a New Year's party scene, but before the New Year's party scene, he walks by the staircase and there's like tinsel and a wreath.
Unbelievable. Okay. Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a Christmas party scene in this movie, so I totally agree there.
It's a big tinsel movie. There's one scene with tinsel in the background
Tons
at
of
a Christmas
tinsel.
party. That's all you need.
La La Land.
For me, this is a very Christmas movie. It starts with Ryan Gosling's character playing Christmas music.
Oh, that's
the
right. There's that
restaurant.
too. Yes.
And
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons keeps being like, no, you got to play the hits. And he wants to play
Right.
jazz. And he wants to jazz up the Christmas music. And there's a couple other references to it afterward.
Yeah.
But that's a big factor.
So La La Land for sure. Mean Girls.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
here's a funny thing. I've never seen Mean Girls.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen the movie Mean Girls.
Okay, well, maybe just between now and when we review that for when the next one comes out.
For the
Maybe
musical
watch
when
it.
that comes out?
Yeah, maybe you see a classic. So there's a Christmas song being performed in a sexy way at a talent show kind of thing.
Gotcha.
There might be more Christmas than that, but at the very least, it's a very Christmas moment.
Next one here, Eyes Wide Shut. I love this movie for all the wrong reasons.
Let's just say it's maybe too much of a Christmas movie for me to even include it here because there's so much Christmas.
There's so much
early
Christmas.
on, especially. It's just like
Yeah.
decor, music, the holiday party they're at. It's just a lot of Christmas going on in this movie. Right? When you think of Christmas movies and you think of like, okay, Elf, Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, Eyes Wide Shut. It's like, should I even include on this list? It's too obvious, maybe. Including same with the next one on the list, Carol. It's like a amazingly dramatic will they, won't they lesbian on the run from the husband movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but it's also, and it actually, I've actually seen it in my little like Letterboxd art circles. Like people in certain groups are making this a Christmas movie. Like they're actually already Christmas moving this in that kind of like subversive, die-hardy kind of way, where it's like, okay, it's definitely a Christmas movie.
So on the list, Elvis opens with Christmas cards and ornaments. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, Elvis loved Christmas in general. So like, that's like his thing, right? Was that, now, did we see a Christmas mention in Priscilla?
I am 100% certain. Yeah, we definitely do.
I think we did. Yeah.
Let's throw in a double feature.
Elvis and Priscilla.
Your family
that would actually be a
Elvis.
Great double feature.
It's a great double feature. It's also kind of the worst.
Yeah.
But your uncle who loves Elvis and doesn't care about the problematic stuff, definitely put on Priscilla afterward.
Yeah.
Chill the vibe out and throw on the eggnog, a little extra alcohol for that second part. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Prometheus. Now, this is a movie that I'm surprised to see on this list because it's like a sci-fi alien movie. I don't recall this. What is the Christmas mention here?
No, the captain puts up a Christmas tree. Idris Elba. So maybe one of the most Christmas movies.
I guess I don't remember that. Yeah. Catch Me If You Can. I do remember this being very
similar
Christmas.
to like Eyes Wide Shut and Carol.
Yep.
This is a very Christmassy movie. One of the most Christmassy movies of all time. Maybe a little too much, but they keep running into each other in Christmas. And at one point, Leo DiCaprio, when he's finally gets caught, it's Christmas. And the ideas, they're cop, the guy's chasing them, and they have more in common than they know. And both of them are lonely and don't have anyone in their lives. They're both lonely dudes. One's in pursuit of the other. The other's on the run. But he sees him, and it's something like,
Merry Christmas! How is it that we're always talking on Christmas, Paul? Every Christmas, I'm talking to you!
Put your shirt on, Frank. You're under arrest.
Not only Christmas movie, but a great movie too. Like I feel like that's a movie that should be talked about more. Blow. Johnny Depp's Blow.
Christmas party movie. Yeah.
That's right.
There's obviously the snow metaphor all throughout.
Hey.
But, you know what I'm talking about, baby. But yeah, there's a Christmas party scene prominently featured for about 35 seconds. So Christmas movie.
Nice.
Put it on.
Yeah.
Grandma's
Christmas
going to love
movie.
it.
Goodfellas.
Christmas movie.
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
party.
That's right.
It's prominently featured and mentioned in there, and is pretty important to the story. Folks are buying people things. There's a couple of these movies where it's actually so important to the movie. We've talked about that with a couple of them. In this case specifically, it's particularly important because they're going, hey, we're going to get caught and everything's going to unravel if you guys buy presents like that. And they're buying fur coats and cars for their wives. And they were told specifically, don't do that, or that's how this whole thing will unravel. And then, what do you know? Christmas time.
Christmas
This
time.
beginning of the undoing. Yeah.
Toy Story, the final scene. This is a great movie. And there's a very touching scene at the end, too.
If the movie ends with a Christmas scene, it's really a Christmas movie.
Oh, absolutely. Dumb and Dumber, of course, you have Lloyd Christmas.
Yep, that's his name. For
his
why?
name.
We don't know. And then there's a scene where they're all playing games around the fire in his imagination, and they all love him. And he... Also, the girl's name is Mary, so one of the implications throughout is that
Like
they get married and they
Merry
will become Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the scene where he lights his fart on fire is they're all wearing Christmas sweaters at a Christmas party. So, Christmas movie.
Annie Hall.
Yeah, we're now in the 70s classics part of the list with Annie Hall. Big important scene in the movie is, and it's kind of the beginning of the end for them, they go to Christmas, LA at Christmas time, and it's an ironic Christmas thing because there's palm trees, but a very Christmassy Christmas song in the background, and he's miserable, of course. So there's also a big Christmas party that happens, and that's kind of where things start to fall apart. So another one of those crucial Christmas moments.
And then you got The Godfather.
So this one is actually, there are Christmas moments throughout. The family's mentioning it, whatever. But the main scene to me is when Al Pacino and Diane Keaton's characters, two Diane Keatons in a row too. And Diane Keaton's characters are shopping for presents. And there's the music in the background, snowfall.
You're right.
One of those old New York department stores that no longer exists. And they're shopping for Christmas. It's overtly Christmas.
Rocky, you have Rocky 4 and 5. I'm surprised the other Rockies didn't have any kind of Christmas scenes in them, right?
These ones are very overt to where when I rewatched Rocky recently, I was like, oh fuck, this is basically a Christmas movie. You have some of the Christmas themes of him coming back around, finding out what's important to him, ending up with the family. In Rocky 4, the fight is on Christmas Day with Ivan Drago, and there's an Alvin and Chipmunk song playing in the background while they're training at some point. And then Rocky 5, hey, come down here, who's here? Santa Claus is here, hey! And there's a Christmas tree and decor and everything. He's celebrating Christmas with his family.
Ashton, who do you think it is?
Do I hear reindeer on my roof?
You know, Rattlers and Unbelievers, like a billion. Whoa, come on, look who's here. You know this guy.
You got a weird family. Don't I know?
Some classics in here. And then we're going to another classic, Magic Mike.
Another Salma Hayek, a deep cut too, because at some point he's questioning her plan, which we don't need to go over the plot of it. But at some point he's saying like, so what's this plan again? She's like, don't worry about it. She says, think of it as Christmas morning and you're about to open your present. So it's a Christmas movie because she says Christmas morning and present. So throw that one on. The whole family's going to love it. Or at the holidays.
Hustlers.
Christmas party. There's a Christmas party.
Okay,
it's
I've never seen it.
Lovely moment before things go. Sorry, spoiler. Things go south. Like a lot of these crimey movies. It's one of the like really happy. Everyone's together and it's lovely and they got money and everything's good. And then things are about to maybe
not so good.
Yeah, Goodfellas style.
Nightmare Alley. Love this movie.
So you would think it would have more Christmas because it's a very snowy movie. It's like they get dressed up. They're doing the magic show stuff near the end, a very fancy holiday party vibe. None of it is actually Christmas except this line. Again, a moving speech about the importance of Christmas. One character says to another, this is the last time I promise, and every day's Christmas after that. And that's before he bucks his whole life up to the point where he... I'm not going to say the ending of that movie. It's one of the most fucked up endings I've ever seen. Still can't get it out of my head. So put it on for the family. Everyone's going to have a great Christmas time. Kids will love it. Grandkids, everyone by the fire.
And to clarify, this is the Bradley Cooper Nightmare Alley, not the original black and white Nightmare Alley, which they may have it too. Who knows?
Hold on. Are both Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara also in this one, just like Carol?
Absolutely.
Put this on with Carol, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Holiday double header.
Hell yeah. But my question to you is, okay, when you first watched Nightmare Alley and you heard that line, Did you immediately add it to your list, or was it at a second viewing or whatever?
What are you talking about? Yeah, no. What happens to me now, and it's basically my punishment for having started this amazing list, is when I'm going through my life, any reference to Christmas, I go, ooh, is that for the list? Can I add that to the list? Every now and then I'll miss one, and on a rewatch, I'll be like, how the fuck did I miss? Because if I'm really into a movie, maybe I'll miss it. It's rare.
Yeah.
But basically give me anything, and it's the first place. My brain is begging to add things to this list to the point where I was at a store the other day, and they played Christmas music because it's fucking December. And I go, ooh, can I add this to the... Oh, wait, no, this is real life. And I was mad.
This is not a movie.
So yeah, when they say the word Christmas,
there you go. Instant ad. Citizen Kane, of course. This is very much a Christmas movie.
Super Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. About the downfall of a great man.
Yeah.
But Rosebud, which is the secret of the movie, is a Christmas gift. So very early on, it's clear this is a Christmas movie, and then not much Christmassy stuff happens after that.
No.
It's just Scrooge City all the way to the grave.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to put this on with another double feature would be Mank, the dude who's writing Citizen Kane, and that's talked about in the movie Mank. At some point, there's Mank sarcastically says the phrase, "God bless us, everyone." That's a line from, we keep mentioning it, Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Which is, it's a very Christmas thing to say.
West Side Story. Now, are we talking about the Spielberg one or the original, or did they have it in both?
This is the new one. And at one point, a character asks another, "Where'd you come from?" And he goes, "I shimmy down the chimney like Santa Claus."
Love it. Brilliant. Okay. And last on your favorites list here, not last on your ultimate list that still resides on Letterboxd, you have Jarhead. Now, I don't remember this one.
Oh, you don't, do you?
No.
I would absolutely suggest pull up a clip.
Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Those are my sausages.
Traditional Christmas fireworks. Maybe too traditional of a Christmas movie, but if you want one, this is a go-to.
So this is definitely one of those you want to have playing in the background at a family Christmas party. Like,
maybe
this
over
sets the
gift,
mood.
yeah.
Yeah. Amazing list here. And again, like I said, this is not the end of the list whatsoever. This is just a handpicked portion of Blake's favorites from his overall ultimate not so Christmas holiday list on his Letterboxd account. So definitely go to his Letterboxd account and check it out. Remember the good old days, the days of big hair, neon colors, scrunchies, Jinko jeans, and iconic movies and TV shows? At 80sdees.com, they know how much you miss the 80s, the 90s, and all of the other E's. That's why they created a collection of the coolest, most iconic t-shirts from those eras. Their t-shirts aren't just nostalgic, they're also high quality, comfortable, and stylish. Whether you're a fan of classic 80s movies like The Breakfast Club or Ghostbusters, or just want to show your love for your favorite 90s TV shows like Friends or Baywatch, they've got you covered. And it's not just movies and TV shows, but you can rep the memories of your favorite brands, books, and video games. It's also not just shirts. You can also get all your favorite memories on hoodies, jerseys, and more. At 80sdees.com, they understand the power of nostalgia. That's why they created a shopping experience that takes you back to the decades you love. Browse their collection of unique, eye-catching apparel that will make you feel like you're reliving those iconic moments. They've got everything for any season and any type of occasion, so all your gift-giving needs are fully covered here. And if you check the link in the description of this video below, you will find a nice little discount code there for you to use to get some percentage off your order. And they also offer free shipping for orders over $100. That's right, free shipping over $100. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link found in the description to visit 80sdees.com today and find your perfect nostalgic fit.
For full audio episodes of the MovieTime Podcast, make sure to follow and subscribe to the LOWKEY Geek channel on your favorite podcast platform. New episodes are uploaded every week.